So I'm actually going to talk about EIT ICT Labs as an organization, but also about the Idea Challenge, which is a specific program for young innovators and startups. But before I do this, can I just see some hands here in the room? Who of you has already heard about EIT ICT Labs or the EIT? Just to get an idea. All right, that's about 3.5 people. No, there's some more. Okay. All right, great. Well, I'm happy to hear that at least some of you have heard about us, but I'll just go one step back and tell you who we are and what we actually do. So the EIT is the European Institute of Innovation and Technology. It has been funded and founded by the European Commission in 2008 to tackle one of the problems Jake was also mentioning a little bit, which is called the European paradox. And this is that we have some really great people in Europe, we have great talent, we have really bright minds, we have a lot of great research institutions, we have universities that are leading. So there's great knowledge in Europe and top-level scientific output, but we really lag behind in bringing these ideas to the market, these innovations that can disrupt a whole market, a whole industry, and to make really wealth-creating innovations out of it. So the European Commission set out to tackle this problem, to change something about it. And so they created the European Institute of Innovation and Technology, which was supposed to work as a network. So also to pick up one of the things that Jake mentioned and that we have to improve, and about bringing the barriers down. The EIT is supposed to be a network that goes cross borders all around Europe and brings together research institutes, leading industries, and universities to help them get their innovations to the market. So we work together currently as EIT ICT Labs. We are one of the knowledge and innovation communities, so-called, in the EIT. We target information and communication technologies, and there's another one looking at new ways to create energy, innovative energy, and another one looking at tackling the climate change issue. But we are working with information and communication technologies, and our network right now holds more than 120 partners in Europe, and we have all the big industry players in there. So there's companies like SAP, Siemens, Deutsche Telekom, there's Ericsson, Nokia, Philips. So really the big industries, leading industries also in this market, and then the research institutes and the universities. And we bring them together at one table and we discuss with them and we see what we can do to bring innovations they are creating somewhere in their research labs to the market and to make some profitable businesses out of it. But that's not all we do. We also want to support innovators that don't come already from the research institutes or from the industries, but we also want to help people that just have a great idea, right? What about the young people that have smart ideas, that really want to create something, young startups? We want to help them as well. So we have different tools. I don't want to go through all of this, but we have different tools to help these guys, which actually tackle some of the points that have been mentioned. So we bring people to other countries, right? I mean, Anne and I, we just met 2 hours ago, and we have already discussed, hey, if you know the investors and I have the teams, why don't we just meet up? And if your investor is looking for a great team in doing some innovative cloud services, why don't I just get them in touch with them? And that's actually something that we want to do. We want to bridge the borders, we want to bridge the gaps, we want to get people together, give them access to finance, give them access to markets, and we have a lot of very experienced people in our network from a business perspective, but also from a research perspective to help them also develop their ideas further. But I want to be talking about the EIT ICT Labs Idea Challenge specific today, because this is our latest initiative that is really focused on helping innovators with a great idea or startups at an early stage that have maybe a prototype ready already or that have developed a concept but don't know how to bring this to the market, to bring them together with the right people, give them the resources they need to really make it happen. So this innovation contest is Europe-wide, so everybody from the European Union can apply, and we have 8 different topics, which are actually the innovation areas the ICT labs are also moving in. So it's really, if you want to, the big tech trends of the future. So there are smart spaces, right? Connected living, smart living, and these kinds of things. Internet of Things, smart energy systems, health and well-being, urban life and mobility, cyber-physical systems, future cloud, and cybersecurity. And each of these topics has a dedicated final event. So people hand in their application online, and then for each of these topics, we will invite them to one of the cities you see here on the map, and they will pitch in front of a jury, and then we will select the winners. So this already shows you where we are active. We already have offices in all of these countries. We just opened up a new office in Madrid, and we have one in Budapest. But obviously we want to grow and we want to reach out also to the countries where we are not yet present, like here in Poland, for example. And so this competition is the first step because it's open for all the other countries as well. We want to have more people from the other countries coming in, submitting their ideas, because the people in our countries that know us already, they can always come up to us and say, hey, I have a great idea, can you support us? But this is really a way for everybody in Europe. If you have a great idea, you can bring it in, and then we will help you. And so, what I already mentioned, our mission is to really bring these innovations to life, really bring them to the market. So we were thinking about what can we do differently from maybe other innovation prizes or other solutions that are out there already, and really give the teams what they need. And I think we have created a package that is pretty unique in that sense. So we will support 24 teams in total each year. 3 teams per category, and they will receive a prize package that not only consists of some money, so we're not only giving them money and say, hey, here you go, develop your idea, but we will give them something that I believe is much more important, which is the access to the network, which is the access to investors in other countries. If we have a team from Poland that says, my solution is amazing for the market in Great Britain, well, we have people over there, we bring you there, we get you in contact with the right guys, and they can help you bring your idea to another market, right? We have, as I already said, very experienced business developers that are going to help the teams develop the business model, find the right niche, and so forth, so really develop the idea further. And in addition to this, we also give the teams 6 months of office space in one of our European locations. So we have about 11 offices right now with different sizes, let's say. So not all the teams could come to Paris or Berlin, but we have different offices and we can get you a place in there. So just to show you really quick where we are right now, the contest actually started already. We have the 4 first categories are already closed, so the teams, the finalists are selected, and actually yesterday we had our first final in Eindhoven for health and well-being, and maybe also to tell you something about what kind of ideas we are looking for. We are funded by the European Union, right? So we are not a profit-oriented organization. It's not about finding ideas that can just, make billions and billions of money very, very fast. It's about finding ideas that can also increase the quality of life in Europe, that can really bring a value to the people. So for example, the winners of the health and well-being category, they developed a mobile solution to treat tinnitus with sound, with music. And there was another team, I think the third place, they have a little camera-like device that can be clipped onto every glasses, and that works as a smart assistant for blind or visually impaired people to better navigate in their daily lives. So it's really ideas that not only can be profitable businesses, but that have a higher aim to it, right? We really want to make life better in Europe. And the best, if we support you, so all the teams, they don't have to give any equity to us. They keep all the rights at their ideas. They, keep everything. We don't take any shares, nothing. It's about bringing Europe forward. So I'll just go really, really quick to this. What do we want to know? We want to have a description of the idea. Of course, what's the problem you're solving? What's the USP? Who's the team behind it, right? Who are the people who want to make this happen? What's the market you're targeting? Very briefly, you can read more about this on our website. Just go on there and then you can fill in this information. And then a couple of experts from our network are going to look at this at these descriptions, they are going to look at, is this idea really something new? Is it really something innovative? Does it help solve the problem? Is it feasible, right? What's the team behind it? And also, can it be internationalized to bring it from one country to the other? Because this is what we want to do. We don't want to have solutions that only work in Gdansk, but that could work all over Europe. And then in the end, 10 teams per category will come to the cities I showed you before, and they will pitch in front of a jury, and we are always looking to broaden our network. So there will be not only executives from our network and from EIT ICT Labs, but also from our partner companies. There will be investors, there will be other entrepreneurs. So it's not only, even if you don't win, you get a great chance to get very, very valuable feedback on your idea, to move your idea forward, and to network, meet new people. Maybe you meet an investor who likes your idea more than our jury does. Well, fine for you, right? It will bring your idea forward. So I can really just encourage everybody who has an idea, go there, submit it, and it will bring you forward. It will help you improve in any case. So you can find us on all social media channels, obviously, #IdeaChallenge, and also on our website. And if you know somebody who is thinking about starting something, please point them to us. We can definitely help. And I'll be here today and tomorrow, and I'll be happy to discuss with you, talk to you, and tell you more about what we do. So thank you very much.